Hollywood blockbuster. I didn't hire a VFX team, I didn't rent an IMAX camera, and I definitely didn't go to Hawkins. I directed this entire sequence, right from my browser, in minutes. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon right now. You do not want to miss the tools we are deploying. Now, let's become directors. Hey everyone, Merry Christmas and welcome back to the Midnight Lab. We are witnessing a massive shift in how AI video is created. For a long time, we've been focused on just getting movement. But now, the focus is shifting to control the video and its cinematography. Today, we are looking at a major release from Higgsfield AI that is designed specifically for this new era. It's called Cinema Studio. This isn't just a standard video generator, it is a dedicated workflow designed to replicate the actual film production process right inside your browser. It's built to give creators full cinematic control by simulating real-world cameras, lenses, and film aesthetics. The core idea behind Cinema Studio is virtual production. Instead of just describing a scene and hoping for the best, Higgsfield gives you access to profiles of legendary cinema cameras, like the ARRI Alexa 35, Red V Raptor, IMAX film camera, and Sony Venice. But it goes deeper than just the camera body. You can pair these cameras with specific lens, like Panavision anamorphics for those classic horizontal flares, or Cooke S4s for that warm, vintage Hollywood feel, or Laowa macro for detailed macro shot. And you can even set the focal length. It uses a unified flow. You start by creating a single, intentional master frame, defining your composition, lighting, and mood, and then you extend that frame into motion without losing the look. It's about maintaining visual consistency from the first pixel to the final cut. To understand the power of this simulation, let's look at some examples of what this engine can do. Watch how the mood shifts in these clips. We start with the original, but look at the Laowa macro, the depth of field shrinks, pulling all the focus right to the emotion in her eyes. Then compare that to the Petzval, you get that distinct, swirling bokeh effect around the edges that completely changes the atmosphere. And finally, the Hawk V-Light, suddenly you have those signature blue anamorphic streaks that scream Hollywood blockbuster. Even with this close-up, swapping to a Helios or Hawk lens instantly transforms a standard render into a cinematic character portrait. This isn't just a filter, it's optical simulation. Pretty intense, right? Usually creating a trailer like that would require a massive budget, a VFX team, and weeks of rendering. I want to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how I built this, so you can replicate this quality for your own projects. Let's open up the studio and start shooting. Alright, let's build this scene. We are inside Higgsfield Cinema Studio, starting with the image engine. This is where the magic happens. Look at this. We aren't just prompting, we are choosing our sensor. You have the Red V Raptor, the Sony Venice, IMAX film camera, ARRI Alexa 35, ARRI Flex 16SR, and the Panavision DXL2. You can pair these with specific lenses like Lens Baby, Hawk V Light, Laowa Macro, Canon K35, Helios or anamorphics, and dial in your focal length. Plus, you have full control over resolution, from 1K all the way up to 4K for the final master. To make this easy, I have linked a Stranger Things prompt sheet in the description so you can copy these exact settings. Let's start with Will Byers. I'm pasting the prompt for the aftermath scene. Since we want that massive apocalyptic scale, I'm selecting the ARRI Alexa 35 camera, Canon K35 lens, and 24mm focal length to get maximum detail and dynamic range. Then I select the reference image of Will, which I have already uploaded. And let's hit generate! Next, let's capture Finn. I'm pasting the prompt and selecting IMAX camera again. Let's generate. And here's the output. Look at that composition. It perfectly captures that eerie, supernatural look we need. Let's grab one more. This time we take Vecna. For this, I'll use the Sony Venice for that classic film look. Let's hit generate. And here's the output. Look at that composition. It perfectly captures Finn and the metal drainage below that. Amazing, right? I'll show you the image I generated before with the same prompt. It's almost similar. Face, the torch, the drainage, it's fantastic. And here's the third output. Look at that image. It perfectly captures the glass, raindrops, and look at the skin texture. Now, let's direct the action. I'm selecting our first image of Will and clicking Video. This opens the Video Control Center. Here, you have total control. You can select specific camera movements like zoom, pan or tilt, and many more. You can set the duration to 5 or 10 seconds, toggle sound on for native audio, and even enable slow motion for a dramatic effect. Let me just copy the prompt. For Will, I want to emphasize his isolation. I'm selecting Zoom Out, creating a pullback effect. I paste the motion prompt describing the fire behind him. Let's hit Generate. I'm going to repeat this for the other shots, giving 11 intensifying expression and selecting handheld motion. Let's check the output. That stability is incredible. It looks like a perfect cinematic shot. Look at 11's nosebleed. It looks so realistic. Now, for complex shots, you can use start and end frames. I select my starting image and a target ending image. This tells the AI exactly where the camera needs to end up. I have already pasted my prompt. I'll set the duration to 5 seconds and generate. And look at the result. It glides perfectly from point A to point B. This is essential for specific storytelling beats. And finally, the money shot. Here is the Demogorgon sequence we generated earlier. We used the red V-Raptor profile combined with a handheld movement to get that chaotic, terrifying realism. So look at what we just built. We didn't just type scary monster and hope for the best. We made specific directorial choices. We used a red V-Raptor with a handheld movement to make the Demogorgon attack feel chaotic and real. We used an IMAX camera to sell the scale of that explosion. This is the shift I was talking about. We aren't just prompting anymore, we are directing. So, if you want to create your own cinematic shots, whether it's a fan trailer, a commercial, or a short film, you need to try Higgsfield Cinema Studio. I've put the link directly in the description below. Go grab a camera profile and see what you can shoot. And if you're ready to take your AI filmmaking even further, if you want to build custom workflows, train your own character Lauras, and unlock the full power of ComfyUI, then join me at the Midnight Lab on Gumroad. That's where we build the engines that power these creations. It's time to stop prompting and start directing. I'll see you on set. Thanks for watching.